modern-day King Saul. You know, old King Saul back in the Old Testament, I may read his story. You know how he went to the witch of Endor? Well, here's a pastor goes to a witch. Yeah, a Nigerian pastor goes to a witch doctor and is exorcised by the witch doctor in a desperate bid for magic to save his church. Whoa! Pastor named Victory Chakra, there's no R in it, Chakra, crouches on all fours. He crouches down on all fours and shakes during the ritual. He says the witch doctor gave him a drinkable charm that would save his church. He even sacrificed a chicken and a goat to give himself a supernatural edge, supposedly. And the pastor told Emmanuel TV, one of Africa's largest Christian TV networks, this is a pastor in Nigeria, that he had asked the witch doctor to do a charm for his protection and to make his church and congregation grow. So if that isn't a King Saul, I don't know what is. Going to the witch when you ought to be going to God? Come on. You don't go to a witch doctor to get your church to grow. If it grows, it's going to be growing with what kind of people? Yeah. You know, I know Christians that go to hypnotists instead of, Jesus for help. Yeah, they can't quit their habits or they're overeating, they go to a hypnotist. Not realizing when they put themselves under that subjection to that, they open doors, they're in a passive state, they'll open the demons, and they will pick up demons when they do that. Oh, yeah. Something's wrong with that picture there. Pastor going to a witch doctor to get help. Lord have mercy. Wendy Alec of God TV wrote in one of her books, The Journal of the Unknown Prophet, here's a quote from it, "For the word alone is yesterday's manna, and even they, the prophetic teachers, have seen deep in their hearts that it is no longer enough to feed my people." Oh, my. Can you believe that? The Word of God is always enough to feed the people of God. It's always more than enough, in fact. And to say that it's not enough to feed my people, really, that borders on I guess, blasphemy and heresy, right? Or it is that. So why would you say something like that? You're making the Word of God trying to say it's irrelevant? It's not irrelevant. It's always relevant. And it's always powerful. All right. Moving on. Satanic miracles in Catholicism. Worshippers at a remote Bolivian chapel declare a miracle after a statue of the Virgin Mary begins bleeding from her eyes. It was noticed that she was weeping blood. A parishioner photographed and uploaded the image online, so you can find it online. The local priest confirmed the statue is weeping blood. Samples of the blood have been taken away for scientific analysis. This is just more of the last day deception. Listen, there is a load of last day deception coming on the earth right now. And listen, it will increase, so you've got to be able to discern what is a last day deception and what is truth, what is really God and what is a false miracle from Satan. Well, listen, there is no reason for Mary statues to be bleeding, so we know real easily what that is. But really, some people are deceived by that. And, of course, we've had 4 mysterious deaths in a month's time. And, of course, Hillary Clinton has been implicated by some. We'll just give you those 4 real quick. Former UN diplomat John Ash died. He was scheduled to testify in U.S. District Court about DNC and Hillary, Democratic National Committee and Hillary. The next one, DNC staffer Seth Conrad Rich was shot in the back just after 4 a.m. in the District of Columbia. He was set to talk to the FBI about Democratic Party fraud. Author Number 3 author, Victor Thorne, who wrote tell-all books about the Clintons, was found dead of a bullet. Sean Lucas, number 4, lead attorney to the anti-DNC fraud case against Hillary, dead. All these people dead within 1 month time. So the so-called Hillary Clinton body count is kicking off again for a big start, perhaps. I don't know, but that's what some are saying. Obama administration paid $1.33 billion to Iran just days after it flew $400 million in cash ransom payment to Tehran. Tehran? Okay, what's that all about? Throwing away American money for that. All right, woman tells police she was raped by Pokemon Go, by a Pokemon Go character after she felt that she was being assaulted on her body, and the virtual reality game detected the creature in her bedroom. And she woke up to find a Pokemon Go on top of her in her bed. Well, we know plenty of demons get on people in their bed and get on top of them, and if they want to, really if the person's playing that, and we know that Pokemon is rooted in the occult, and so, hello, it's not too hard to figure this one out, that it could be a demon taking on a Pokemon nature, laying on top of her, assaulting her. Had somebody that is getting assaulted by demons sexually, a fallen angel sexually, and they took a picture in their house, and they got a picture of it, and they sent me the picture, and I see the picture of this ungodly-looking thing. And they said they saw it when they took pictures in their house, and they got a picture of this spirit that was raping them. Well, not hard to do that. I mean, they'll allow themselves to be seen sometimes. All right, but, shouldn't be letting them get in your house either. But anyway, police dismissed the case, telling her that she ought to seek psychiatric help. Well, she may really have been being assaulted by a demon. Hello, these things happen. U.S. accepting more Syrian refugees than the EU. Now, 8,000 versus their 6,000. 30,000 Muslim refugees have landed in the United States so far in 2016. So they're coming with their false religion, their cult, and their wrong ideas about life and people and good and evil and all that stuff. So get ready for a change of our society if this keeps up. The suicide bomber who killed 51 at a Kurdish wedding was only 12 to 14 years old. If you heard about that suicide bombing. Okay, Obama offers the LA flood victims, the Louisiana flood victims, not at Los Angeles, LA is for Louisiana, but anyway, Louisiana flood victims, he offends them with a memo warning them not to discriminate. Is that what they really want to hear right now? I think when they just lost their homes and everything they own and their beautiful pictures of their family all destroyed by water, and then he sends them out a memo warning them not to discriminate. I don't think they're concerned about discriminating right now. Hello? Wow. All right. So-called pastor who says that single Christians can have mutually pleasurable sex outside of marriage. Okay. What kind of pastor is that? One of the pastors at Union Church in Hinsdale, Illinois. The Reverend Bromley McClingan says in her new book that as long as they're not doing it all the time, it's okay to have sex outside of marriage with other single Christians if they have agreed to do it. And she also says that she doesn't see the Bible as God's infallible word. Well, what kind of people are they putting in the ministry nowadays anyway? Really? Come on, man. What kind of people are they putting in there and putting the name of Reverend or Pastor on them? These people don't believe the Word of God. They don't even obey the Word of God. Who are these people? You know, they're demonized people. They're coming in with doctrines of devils into the church today. And the church is being watered down with a whole lot of foolish doctrine of demons. And, they write this book, so she's being interviewed by Christianity Today. And it's false. Her beliefs are false. Okay? Wrong beliefs. And trying to propagate them into the church today. Writing books. You know, devils write books all the time. So, doesn't mean they're right. Okay?